This is Brad A. Milford with the Unlimited Business Wisdom Podcast. For business owners making 5, 6 more, the money is less important. It's more where they share their wisdom. It's 6 questions in 9 minutes because transforming possibility leads to reality. So let's get to it. Question number 1. In a few sentences, tell me who you are and what you do.
I am a CEO and mother, but most of all, I am someone who likes to help others burn through limiting beliefs in life and business so that they can rise from the ashes and create an inferno of success.
Absolutely love it. Limiting beliefs, that's just like everything when you break through those, right?
Right.
Question number 2. What's the best thing about being in business?
I would say being able to reinvent yourself over and over, working through those limiting beliefs as you reinvent, and the freedom. For me as a single mom, I love having the freedom. I'm home with my children and spend time with them.
Love it. Freedom. It seems every entrepreneur I speak to, the topic of freedom always comes up in conversation. Love it. Question number 3. We hear from other business owners, and especially even during this time. So when all this happened with COVID, I even thought, is this right? Is this the right question for this podcast, right? But even during this time, especially in the digital space, business owners are getting so much business that the chaos is sometimes causing overwhelm. Tell me your thoughts on that, Brandy.
We actually experienced this on both ends during the pandemic. So we lost a lot of clients, which caused quite a bit of chaos. But on the upside, we ended up getting fully booked. So my biggest thing is I always go back to someone's mindset. If you feel chaotic or you feel there's chaos in your business, you need to literally stop everything you're doing and look at the thought process you're choosing, because you can't really work well and serve your clients in overwhelm.
So true. Question number 4. What other successful business owners, like yourself, of course, should be on the Unlimited Wisdom podcast?
Yeah, so there are literally probably thousands. I picked a few that I like to communicate with, and I feel like they have a lot of good advice. I chose Shayla Varnado, Becky Vasquez, Michael Kelly, and Shel Shapiro, I think are people that I'm linked up with across all the platforms, but LinkedIn especially.
Question number 5. What piece of wisdom, we'll get right into the crux of it, right? We're serving and delivering value. What piece of wisdom would you share with other business owners, Brandy?
For someone who I have literally lost a business that led to losing everything. And I think that the big thing is to take massive action daily, whether that be towards your desired outcome or towards what you know you need in your business. I think a lot of people, we talked about chaos earlier. The minute you feel chaotic, you need to create change and make sure that that change aligns with you getting to where you want your business to be. Know the 30,000 aerial foot view. Know what the big picture looks like, reverse engineer that, and stay focused on that. Stay authentic.
Can we dig a little bit deeper? How would you encourage someone that this is one of the things that I love helping people in this space, and I imagine you do too. So we've been in this space a while. We know what that language means. How would you help somebody synthesize that information that doesn't really understand or get that message topically? Can you dig a little bit deeper for me?
Well, I mean, it's pretty simple. I'll use myself as an example because I failed miserably. And number one, you're going to fail. The difference is how you're failing and how you're dealing with that failure. That's one of the biggest things. You cannot go into business thinking you're not going to fail, and you probably will fail big. So having the backup plan, understanding what your goals are, aligning with those goals. So for someone that's just starting out, once again, know budgets, know what your marketing needs are, know what you need to outsource. You cannot do everything. I always tell my clients, you can do anything, but you cannot do everything to be successful.
I love it. What's the one thing, looking back, what's the one piece of advice you would give someone who is just starting out? What would you say, this is probably the number one thing or the biggest mistake I made? What advice would you give? I
think the biggest mistake that I made was just because you're good at what you do does not make you good at business. So you really need to make sure you have a good business sense and find those people, surround yourself with those people that can make sure that you have a good foundational structure in business itself.
Love it. I love that. A technician does not necessarily make a great entrepreneur, I hear you saying. Fantastic. Thanks so much. Let's shift gears for just a quick moment because we work to live and not live to work, right? I almost got it backwards there. So what's the most fun vacation you've ever had, Brandy?
Honestly, my family gets together, used to get together. Of course, this has been a crazy year, twice a year, and they're all over the States, but there's kind of two, but I'll go with probably Destin. And I mean, there's been like 20 or 30 of us at sometimes that get together. So it's not really the destination. It's being able to have those, moments with my family. And we always have a blast when we get together.
Love it. Goes back to that freedom that you were mentioning earlier, right?
Right.
What's the website or where can people find you? What's the best way? Whether it's social media, website, how can they find you? And they're dying to connect with you.
I am literally everywhere. I am on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and we have a website, thephoenixfactor.com. I have my podcast that launches August 27th called The Burn Podcast, where we burn through limiting beliefs or talk about that. I don't think it's hard to find me, but just remember it's Brandy Hollaway, not Holloway, and you can find me.
Absolutely love it. And is it thephoenixfactor.com?
The Phoenix Factor. Yeah, because the factor of the Phoenix is to always remember that you can burn and rise.
Love it. This is Brad A. Milford with the Unlimited Business Wisdom Podcast, where business owners making 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever figures share their wisdom, but they're creating impact globally. Thanks for joining us.